So welcome back, guys. It is another Saturday, and this will be video number 3. And basically, what I wanted to tell you is that thanks for watching my previous videos. Thanks for liking, and for those who are new, please like and subscribe if you enjoy my content, and I hope to constantly bring you more intuitive, more informative, and obviously videos and content that you enjoy. So let's get on with our segment now. So today I wanted to talk to you about vaping responsibly. So, you know, there's been a few issues around that I've seen, that I've personally had myself, where I will be out in public, and you know, in Zambia it is not that big of an issue to smoke in public. You are allowed to smoke in public as long as you do it, you know, responsibly and all sort of stuff. You know, you don't, you know, smoke and blow in other people's faces and stuff like that. Indoor smoking is also not allowed in this country, obviously, for, you know, reasons. The same thing, guys, applies to vaping, and vaping responsibly has a lot of, you know, things to it. There's a lot to consider. For instance, let me start off by saying, you know, you are out in public, let's say you're taking a walk, and you know, you take a fat rip of your vape, and you know, you let it roll out. And you know, the problem is that, I didn't say problem, I say a good thing about vaping is that they tend to produce, especially for big mods, they tend to produce a lot of vapor. And you just chuck that cloud, and you know, you're ripping clouds along the road. I don't know why. Maybe you're, you know, repping the niche, and you blow that vapor into someone else's face. I tell you what, you're gonna get a huge backlash. If not then, at that particular time, you will get it somewhere along the line by someone complaining to Facebook, on Facebook, or to your local mayor or someone who is in charge of your area. You know, it does happen, it can happen. So, you know, I'm walking past someone, and you know, as I'm walking past, I do this. That dude is gonna be so seriously pissed off, it's unbelievable. So, I mean, what I usually do to combat that, when I'm taking a walk somewhere it's open, I will, you know, take a rip, or hold it in, maybe, you know, sometimes it absorbs the nicotine a little bit more, and I blow it off to the side, somewhere where there's no people. I know that there's no people. So I'm always aware of where I'm vaping and how I'm vaping in public. Because at the moment, most of the public, especially in Zambia, anywhere around the world, to be honest, don't really know, you know, what vaping is, and you know, all that sort of stuff. They don't particularly know what's involved with vaping, and you know, whether they are actually getting second-hand smoke, which I've been told before. And then there's another scenario where, let's say you're chilling, you're having coffee outside, you're sitting at a cafe where you're sitting outside, and it's a smoking area. You know, you can smoke outside now. So it's a smoking place, and now you're ripping those fat clouds, and you just, you know, letting that stuff, or you're blowing it intentionally towards other people. Guys, don't do that. People don't like a douche. And all you would basically be doing is giving vaping that douchey vibe that people have been perceiving vapors as, because of people like that, people who think that it is okay to vape in other people's faces and so on and so forth. Guys, let me tell you something. People will generally perceive the vapor cloud as a ton of smoke. and I am not joking. I've had like, this is now my first time. I'm no innocent person here. The first time I got a vape, I was just ripping clouds every which way and the other. It was like, hey, you know. And I had this one lady who literally, you know, covered her nose like this, and you know, told me to smoke somewhere else. I obviously got annoyed by this. I explained that it's not smoke and all sorts of stuff, but then I realized that she doesn't know that. To her, that vape, that vapor cloud was smoke, and it was harmful. And you know, it smelled like strawberry cheesecake. But I tell you what, there's a possibility she hadn't smelt strawberry cheesecake in that way, so to her it's a harmful chemical. And you know, she covered her nose. I had people who actually went and complained to the manager of a you know, coffee shop, and well, this was not any fault of mine. I was blowing my cloud somewhere else, and this is after I learned. I was blowing my cloud somewhere else, and unfortunately the wind was picking back up and blowing it behind me, and it was going in other people's faces, and that I felt really terrible about. But they complained to the manager because of you know, there's clouds that are going in their faces and how harmful the toxins and chemicals are coming in from them. So look, I explained to them exactly what vaping is, and they did have an understanding from it. Obviously the manager was inclined to take my side because we were outside and there was nothing I could do about it. I went on to explain that, look, it would be 10 times more, and I would give you a thumbs up if you went to the manager and complained that I'm blowing cigarette smoke in your face, because that stuff is harmful. So, you know, guys, there's a lot to take in when it comes to vaping in public. And the few things that I have learned so far is, you know, just be a lot more considerate. No one likes a douche. I for one don't like a douche. I do, however, like to completely hotbox my car and just let that vapor roll out the windows, and yeah, I look like a douche, obviously, you know, with these clouds coming out my windows, but it's a moving car, you know, vapor is being dispersed and all sorts of stuff. But if it's in public and you're close to other people, please be more considerate. I'm so sorry about that, guys. I live next to a road, and for some reason we have a lot of trucks going to and fro, so it's noisy. Sorry, there's nothing I can do about it right now. But yes, thank you guys for watching. I hope that I, you know, shed some light on the importance of vaping in consideration to other people, and you know, just be considerate. That's all I'm saying, is be aware of your surroundings, be aware of the people around you, and you know, then you can rip your fat clouds. And yeah, just make sure you blow them, you know, in places where there aren't any people, and yeah, you'll be right as rain. But thank you guys very much for watching. I hope I was more intuitive with this video. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up and please subscribe. If you don't want to miss any of my new videos, please leave a comment down below to tell me how I am doing, and if you have any more questions, or if you have any questions for me. And also please click the bell icon so that you can stay up to date with my newest videos, which I was getting to the point there but missed it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you next Saturday, as like I said, we'll be releasing these every Saturday, so I hope to see you next Saturday. Thanks again, guys. Bye.